Right, lads, welcome back. Long War, the Chosen. We have unassigned engineers, right? There we go. 45 intel. I think we have the radio tower mission in New India gonna pop soon. Two and two. Strength 11. Strength 9. Crazy. Hang on. New Arctic keeps going up as well. Did we didn't do the network tower mission in New Arctic, did we? So why is the strength so high there? Yeah, Brannigan and Varnus are the replacement gunners. It is, what's the temperature now? It's 9:45 p.m. and it is still 28 degrees Celsius. It hit 38 degrees today. Super mail. Oh, dude, did you guys see the last episode of the RimWorld go up today? I was so gutted it went that way. Supplies, income. Where are we hitting the intel hard now? In which country? Are we even hitting intel hard in what particular country? 5 and 2, 5 and 1, 4 and 1, 4 and 2, 3 and 4, 4 and 2.
Setting course for Indonesia.
So, one thing that's apparent, and bear in mind, I've never been this deep into a campaign. It's apparent that at a certain level, there's no way to stop the strength from going that high. I mean, we could chuck everybody onto intel and just hope that we get a reduce their strength mission, but even then, it's just gotten so high. I should have liberated right when I had the chance. Because back then it would have been super difficult because we would have only had ballistic weapons. But obviously we missed our window. Another thing to go in the lessons learned.
Work well together, Commander.
Okay, I don't have any Master Sergeants. That's the other thing. I've definitely been too cautious with sending out missions. You clearly have to find that middle ground between doing enough missions that your soldiers get leveled up, but not so many missions that you inflate strength, because obviously every mission you do inflates the strength of some area. It's not easy. Russ, it is January 7th of still the first, because I think you start in February, so we're coming up on the first year, and I still haven't even revealed the Doom clock. It's all gone so bad. Why don't we get some loot? Intel for capture, no. Loot, capture chance is low. Just keep gathering supplies, honestly. Yellow squad, Grenadier and Ranger. Let's pull them out of New India advisory. I wish I could just go back in time. Actually, I can add an engineer. There's one in the resistance comms that's not actually being used. Good.
My followers will lead this action.
For those of you who've been following right from the beginning, I hope you would agree that we got off to an incredibly good start in the beginning, but then in the mid-game is where I lost this campaign. Wasn't aggressive enough. Didn't take enough chances. Oh well. I should have been pushing for 3 squads active. I mean, this campaign we pretty much only had 2 squads active most of the time. Charlie squad needs a gunner. Bravo has a gunner. Wait, gunner. Wait, so why did I train 2 gunners? Oh, they're already assigned. Right. Okay, Brannigan is in Charlie. And the other gunner, there we go, is in Bravo. Yeah, so I'm happy with the first 3 or 4 months of the campaign. I just need to now be more aware in the following campaign of what's up. Smash and grab for 4 days, not doable. True MAL. I mean, yeah, I had no idea that the strength would never go down. It seemed perfectly reasonable that if I threw the entire haven into hiding and didn't do any ops there, that it wouldn't keep going up. Sadly, it's the only way to learn these lessons. We're still losing 259. We've killed how many faceless, and we're still losing 259. That's very disappointing.
But this is something else entirely. I'm on a whole other level. All has been revealed. I hope you will prepare a warm welcome for my arrival.
I think I want black market costs reduced because now we're getting a lot more intel we normally would. Supplies.
Avenger plotting new course.
So clearly now the tactic with the liberation missions is you do the first 2 liberation missions, which is start liberating, rescue a defector, then you do hinder avian operations, which then procs the network tower. I think as soon as you've done the 3rd one, strength will never go down again. So I think maybe you do the first 2, then you leave that jurisdiction, let the vigilance and strength simmer down a little bit, and then you go back to it. And you hit it hard, and you do the last 3 in a chain, bam, 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 and don't give them any chance. Acid grenade, excellent. $803 supplies, very nice. Very, very nice. So what are we... Okay, we're doing basic research. I should actually be able to start plasma... Datapad, plasma rifles, only delirium crystals. I could do the datapad and then look to try to make contact, but I think alien decryption. We can do alien encryption after I've done the datapad. Is this the thing that's going to make the change? Plasma rifles. At this point, I don't really even know. Yes, Russ. I think once this campaign is over, we will do a new Battle Brothers campaign. I want to do the campaign, the Battle Brothers campaign. It'll be probably my last one for a very long time. I think I need to do a wrap up of the cultists run through and lessons learned thing, and then we'll get started with a peasants playthrough. But the peasants one is going to be a little different. I'll do streams a couple times a week, but I'm going to keep grinding it offline in between that. Because I don't want it to take too long. I want to rush to the end game and do all that shit. I lost all my scatterguns. Oof. Laser bullpup 2. I should definitely do Shard Gauntlets 3, but it's all going to cost a lot of Illyrium, so we are going to need to go buy more Illyrium at the black market. Where are the tier 3 swords? What are they called? Vibroblades? No? Sectopod Rec to make... Okay, well, definitely we'll do a Psyamp. Fusion Blade. What? We had loads of Archon corpses. The fuck? Holo Target Mark 3. Awesome. Okay, let's go to black market, go buy some Illyrium crystals.
Avenger plotting new course.
Market is open.
We should be getting 30% discount on buying stuff here now. Okay, now it's only giving us specialists, whereas previously it was only giving us grenadiers. Clearly that's a bug, but at least it is giving us something else. We pretty clearly need to hire specialists because we lost Criddle Fritz in the last one. Have I got a bond good to go? Jensen and Davies, go for it, boys. It's true. Hashtag efficiency. Specialist, Hulkster, Bravo Squad. They have a specialist, don't they? They've got... How can he be in both? Okay, so I actually need to hire 2 of those specialists. One for Bravo, one for Charlie.
Market is open.
How much do they cost? They're nice and cheap at least. Okay, so... Hans Gruber. And Rafa Al-Hamzi. 363. I should buy some alloys as well. The elite autoloader could be worth buying. It's only 30 supplies. We can slap that onto a coil rifle. The other thing we could do now is we could keep buying data pads. Look at that income next month. I mean, we're not going to get there, but... Don't tell me he's got 60 aim at Staff Sergeant. There's no way that's the case. I don't believe that. This dude has 60 aim at Staff Sergeant. That's got to be bugged. 15 mobility isn't that high. Okay, it's the 11 health. Good lord. Good lord, man. Okay, then he's a shotgun user, clearly. Standard combat intelligence, that's also disappointing. Well, he's a flesh max in that all of his strength, all of his points went into health. Where's the hacking? Well, I mean, his hacking is pretty damn good, though. And the other one? 82, that's what I'm talking about. Damn, I should have checked her and then given her the hacking PCS. What's this one? Any units that are hacked take damage and lose their actions turn the hack effect ends. Medical protocol and field medic are just too strong. CNP, Lone Wolf, or DGG, I think. Center Mass, though, with an 82 aim. It's got damn good ground. Let's see, squad management, Bravo, assigned soldiers. Okay, this is all messed up because they are all infiltrating. Once infiltration is finished, I can then change these classes and fix it. Gruber. $333 supplies.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
I was thinking that if I could do things differently, I would also have built refraction fields whenever I can. Because with a refraction field on a liberation mission where you have to hack a target, you could theoretically send like a specialist in with the refraction field. All you would have to do is get in vision of the target, ideally when there's no enemies around, hack the target, use refraction field to go back into... You get into vision of the target, ideally not being seen, do the hack, call in evac. I don't know if you can refraction field immediately that turn, probably on the next turn, and then you just sit there stealthed and get out that way. So one thing I never tried this campaign that I'm certainly going to try in future campaigns is if I get hack missions or like liberation missions where there's only a very few days, I will take the risk and send out like a single Shinobi or a single Reaper and just see if they can get it done. I've got to take chances like that. Mag. I can actually sell most of the mag stuff. Ripjack 2, heavy railgun. Another hollow target. See here it says, oh, Andro-Rec. Okay, I thought that with the... Ooh, another mag shorty, that's worth it. Fusion blade, needs an Archon corpse.
Setting course for Sector 15, West Asia.
So we're busy infiltrating the network tower, and then I need Alpha Squad to be able to... So they're out for 14 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 38 Reaper and Skirmisher. It's a 14-day Shinobi Assault. Where's my Shinobi and my Assault here? Did they die? They died. Bravo already doesn't have a Shinobi and an Assault. What we will do is... well, I mean... It's worth waiting, I think, for that.
Our research was a success, Commander. I will send word as soon as we have something of note.
Are we going to boost the radio tower mission? I don't think so. It's only strength 3 in there. New Brazil. Recruit. Should start going recruit, recruit, intel, intel. Everyone else on supply. I don't think so. We'll take a look. No. I could probably have done a send them on a bonding mission type thing. I just really expected that they would naturally bond. Blue screen protocol, that would have been good. Let's go sell some mag weaponry. And then get battle scanners going. I should be running out, I should be, you know, well, it's so expensive, but like if I could mass produce battle scanners, that increases the chance of finding faceless and stopping them from getting in. Any chance I can build a second coil sniper rifle? How many do we have as a start? Mech-Rec, expanded mag. Gore scattergun, so I can sell both of the mag scatterguns. We've got 2 holo targeters Mark III, so technically I can sell the Mark II holo targeters. Where is the coil sniper? Did we lose it? I think we lost the only one we had. No, Gauss long rifle, we only got 1, okay. And 1 Gauss cannon, oof. Coil rifles. Wish I could sort this inventory here by like type. Wait, coil rifles we got 2. Mag rifles we have how many? 4. Making for 6 in total. That's kind of what we need. I don't see what I can sell. Shotguns we can sell. And we will use that to go to the proving ground and do battle scanners. Or blue screen protocol, but you still got to buy even more after that. It's got battle scanners. Drone wrecks and alloys, good lord. Where's advanced suppressors? I need 1 advanced suppressor. Shadowkeeper actually would have been worth building as well, but because my pistol mod is fucked, so I would like, actually the Shadowkeeper could also be useful for putting people back into stealth. The Hunter's Axe is good, and we can do the fusion variant.
I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
I'm not crazy about the Boltcaster. Chameleon suit is well worth doing. We have 8 faceless corpses sitting in storage. Okay, 3 and 4, 4. 4 and 1, 4 and 1. I'm looking at the strength and the vigilance. 5 and 1, 5 and 1. 4 and 2.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
To everyone who is a Haven advisor, let's just make sure you have the correct loadout. Oh, the EXO suits. I didn't replace the EXO suits. Gotta do that. Gauntlet Mark IIs, both gone. Good lord. Fucking hell, man. Woo, sexy. Well, only 38 will, something Mind Shield. Okay. Haven Advisor, is he... Ooh, you can take out Fusion Blade for the first time. So did we lose the frost bomb? We did not lose the frost bomb, at least. Shape charges? I suppose so. We are well past the usefulness of shape charges. Now there's the one Gauntlet Mark II. Man, need more money. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could technically over-infiltrate, but baseline at 3 strength is 10 to 12. If I just take it to 125, we could recruit intel, supply. Taking it down to 125 should be the next level down. Rescue from vehicle 20 hours, that's not doable. Okay, so Modern has a new psi skill. Awesome. A null lance, I think we went for. Okay. 13 to 15. Can't go lower than that. It does not remove the Chosen. We've been dealing with him for quite a while. But at least in the Chosen, in Long War the Chosen show up much later.
Commander, this'll be a two-pronged assault. First, we hack the heart of the Advent Tower and disrupt their network, but we'll have to move fast. If we can seize control of that data, Shen's cooking up a little surprise for them that should more than get their attention. Lock it down, secure the surrounding area, and remove all enemy security forces guarding the target. All goes well, they won't even see us coming.
Yeah, what's hurting us here is that we lost our highest ranking soldier, Criddlefitz, who could have been the person who had the best chance of becoming a colonel or a master sergeant. So I can then proc the Haven Assaults, not Haven Assaults, the Chosen base camp assaults, whatever they're called.
My life is in your hands. That patrol is coming.
Okay, that's a big bad patrol, but not that bad.
Affirmative. Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Dang.
Not a copy.
Well, you're currently recuperating, Emil. I think you're back in action now. So I'm hoping that I can open up on this pod here by one-shot snipering that heavy rocketeer. Because the mechs will stand out in the open, so that they're not too tough to deal with.
Vault says I am to
Although I have got 2 claymores, so that's also a good option.
A patrol is upwind.
Uh-oh. Okay, double Vanguard. I've only got 1 rocket, so Speedman is not going to be using the 1 rocket on this pod, I don't think. He hasn't got the extra flame, but he has got phosphorus. So it can now damage mechanical units and shred armor.
To Overwatch.
Oh, here's MAL. Okay. He is on this mission.
Got it. Moving.
This actually isn't a good situation here for the Hulkster.
Double time.
The whole infirmary boy. If these dickheads are going to keep moving away from us, I'm just going to keep stalking them. The best case on this map is always having 2 pods converging in a single rocket blast radius in the beginning.
As you order, Commander.
Woo! Okay, it's getting fucking spicy here.
Copy. Moving on target.
So hopefully we can get 2 pods together and we can have a claymore hit with a rocket and kill a bunch of them right off the bat.
Beat defeat.
On the move.
Kind of tempted to put Booze Martin as far forward as possible here. There might even be some survivors that go for cover that he can then flank, if that's the case.
I see everything.
Eyes on the prize.
Really, dudes? Are you still patrolling away from us? Come on. I really hope this pod isn't in a what's it, anti-clockwise square patrol route around these 2 bridges, because then these lads here are all in the wrong position. Well, if I need to open up on these 2 first. Not sure it's okay letting in Hon else that close to Shen. Yeah, you better get away from my girl. I kind of want to get MAL into a position where he can grapple up to high ground. Because I want him to grapple for free, take a shot to kill someone, blue move up to someone, and then both barrels to finish another enemy off. This is a shitty start so far, so let's just hold tight.
Overwatch.
I will go.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Done. Overwatching.
Roger that.
Yes, here we go. Now these 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm perfectly happy fighting all 10 of them now. Just stand still, please stand still. Problem is, I think my sniper might be in visual range of these guys. Yeah, he's in visual range of almost everybody, so I need to pull my sniper all the way back now.
Double time.
Hold, lads. Hold. Oof. The problem is though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm in vision of everybody. It's pretty high chances to control.
Roger that. Moving to Overwatch.
Reapers are always vigilant.
Come get some.
Oh, this is good. This is very good. They're coming nice and close. If the other 2 pods are going to keep patrolling to the left, that's fine. Then I have time to deal with these 2 pods, that is, and then deal with these 2 pods a little bit later. But the double Andromedon pod is the really scary one. I just need to make sure that the sniper isn't in visual range of any of these guys. Yep, he is in visual range. So then that would mean, out of curiosity, if I were to hit, yeah, 100%, so potentially 23 damage, I would have to roll max to one-shot the Vanguard. Curses. I just need to be where I'm not in visual range of those nerds. They're going to patrol underneath George Martin. But I really want to go loud now this turn, because that is a great way to start this off. And it means I can hold on to my rocket. Well, ideally, I would actually even better if I could have gotten Speedman forward to open up with the flamethrower. Advanced teamwork there. Rapid fire here, 80%. That's 7 to 12 times 2 though, isn't it? Yeah. So if they both hit, I can one-shot one of the longbows. Although, honestly, the Elite Rocketeer is probably scarier. I can't go loud without hitting that other pod. I have to wait.
Moving out.
Yeah, this is frustrating. I almost used steady weapon, which would have revealed me.
Scanning.
Eyes peeled.
Scanning.
What's up, Defius? Fuck's sake, man. Ugh, I have to keep moving my sniper into worse and worse positions. He's gonna have to give up his high ground, but I can always grapple back up there.
On target position now.
I need to own... Oh, really? And that's not even... This fucking sniper of mine.
Watching comes naturally.
On Overwatch.
Overwatching.
Overwatch.
This is super frustrating. Fucking hell. Well, at this rate, in the next turn, these two pods will be together. Is it going to be too risky to grapple up here? Because if that's the case, then George Martin wouldn't be visible to the pod. He might be. Let's just find out. It's super risky. It's go time, I think.
I'll leave this here.
I could even double shrapnel, double claymore, so each of them get hit by that. I think that's the way to go. We can potentially obliterate both of these pods here if this goes well. Yeah, I agree, Mikey. We just, great minds think alike, mate. And then we just mop up the survivors. So Elite killed, Guardian killed, Longbow killed. I'd love to know how many points of damage we did in total there. Big bada boom. Lilu Dallas multipass. I think my best bet is to put one of these down into its suit form and then to hack it. What are my crit chances? 45, 36, 33. Seventeen hit points. So I come to learn that Kubikiri is really not all that worth it. I mean, it's basically take a shot. If it crits, instant kill. If it doesn't crit, half damage. So not really worth it. Because you don't get the extra crit chance. It's like a 45% chance to execute. 42% chance to execute. Not worth. Okay, let's see. 9 to 15. Let's take the precision shot. Really, dude?
I definitely got that one.
Oof, that's all I have left.
No one's going anywhere.
It's so tempting to just run in there and skull mine the elite rocketeer to death, but I have to hack that Andromedon shell. 67 is not that high. I could move to high cover and then do the hack. Yeah,
Roger that.
because if I stay there, he's gonna shoot the acid blob. Please let the hack chance be higher than 67. I hope so, Bonjo. Woo. That might do, but that's fine. They will be affected by what's it called again? Tech analysis, and I'll have a punching Andromedon shell. I just pray that the Rocketeer doesn't shoot at my grouped up guys. I mean, I did use incoming, so the Andromedon is the scary one.
Someone help.
Fuck, that does too much damage. And incoming doesn't stop that. Indeed, Ruffle, it is stinking hot. I think here we can try Kubikiri. This will take me out of stealth, but we've already killed 5, and my sniper just missed his shot, so... Actually, Kubikiri is terrible against the Andromedon. It won't work anyway. Ugh, that's a fail. One of us is no longer... Okay, acid burning. So we remove acid. How do I kill that Rocketeer? What can the Ranger do? I mean, 2 shots here seems like the obvious answer. And then the hacked Andro suit can punch the Rocketeer.
I'm trusting you here.
Oh really? Go to that cover as well. Okay, dude. Cool story, bro. I have to burn the elite rocketeer. Although he's going to rocket us. I don't know how I kill the elite rocketeer this turn. The sniper missing his shot was pretty devastating. Well, I just have to hope that the rocketeer will shoot at the Andromedon. If I think I might need to just flashbang the rocketeer. Because at least that way the rocketeer can only shoot, he can't... he can't use his rocket, because the rocket is the big threat. Can't set him on fire. I can burn both the Andro shells, which I think I might do.
Oh, Christ, some more.
You're right, I just clicked on heal before skulljacking. I probably should have skulljacked. I need to command Raven to get into cover, I think. Well, if I walk up here, then Scorcher can set fire to the Rocketeer. It does 4 to 8 damage plus fire, panic chance. If I go for that, I can save command. The danger then is that the Andromedon shell punches.
On the move.
Come on, stay with me.
81% chance. That's actually decent, but I think at least with the flamethrower I have the panic chance. Yeah, it depends on the level of the Psionic, eh? Because our Psionic isn't that high level. The one thing we're sorely missing in this mission is someone that has combatives and can parry melee attackers. But I didn't really have my pick of the troops. I had to just take whatever was available. We can try Kubikiri, so 55% shot. Oh no, it has to be wounded first. Look at the knockdown, lol. Let's see if I can get a Kubikiri kill. But that's 8 damage, it's an automatic kill anyway, so. Long War is wild, yeah. I would just advise that you need to be fairly experienced at regular vanilla Long War.
I go where I am.
I think you should, at the very least, have completed vanilla Long War at least once.
I'm on it. Target package secured.
Illyrium core, always good. Could run into cover.
Volk says hello.
Moving to position.
This might sting.
Oh wait, didn't I have stasis vests on the lads? I should have checked that. Who's wearing stasis vest? Okay, I think it was the other lads who have stasis vests.
Overwatch.
There's no stopping this fire.
Locked and loaded.
Right, let's start some shit with the other pod. I'm especially happy to reveal them now because of tech analysis. God, double Vanguard. Fuck, that's terrifying. Yeah, Indecisive, you sound a lot like someone who's gonna struggle with Long War. Getting bored with cruising through missions? What difficulty are you playing with?
I stalk my prey. Moving as
Because if you're playing Commander or Legend, then you know, yeah, well, you need to play high difficulty, dude. If you're getting bored from cruising through missions, you need to up the difficulty. It gets fucking saucy.
On your order.
actually going to 8 protocol the Andromedon shell to make it harder to hit, because I wouldn't want the first Vanguard shot to just knock it down. Ideally, I wanted to absorb more fire. I certainly want to grapple up to high ground for the Overwatch and position closer to the hack objective.
I guess that'll be okay. On Overwatch.
Now the sniper is in a pretty scary position here.
Whatever you say. Holding.
Ah, oh, damn, hack effect lost. Well, the early game is a lot harder in a lot of ways because of the fact that, good god, 10 damage. The difficulty comes from the lack of resources. In the later game, the difficulty comes from how hard the enemies hit. You saw that 10 damage and rupture. Good lord. And they have 100 aim, those lads.
I will be in position.
Target in range. Move to hack the command console.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There was +2 healed from the stasis vest.
Come get some.
So he does have stasis.
Hold still.
Let's make these nerds run some Overwatch. Ideally, because if they pull themselves forward, I might even then have my sniper be able to get some flanking shots. The concern is that they will move up here, see him, and just shoot at him and kill him.
Reloaded.
But honestly, I think that's pretty unlikely. Just keep our head down here on booze. I don't think they have grenades. Elite Specter, 25 hit points.
Advent forces on the ground.
Whoa, that's a big pod. That sucks.
Adjusting sights.
Oh, so because of lightning reflexes, is that why you have the hold your fire, what's it called again, PCS? Although I think it would still have triggered because it said 72% hit chance then. It doesn't rate it as 0% because of lightning reflexes. It would be great if you could have that PCS. That would essentially mean that your guys don't take shots at lads that have lightning reflexes. Whoa. 41% through high cover. Fucking scary.
Incoming fire.
Multiple hostiles advancing on our position.
Yeah, the problem we have is we kind of have to wait until these reinforcements drop now, because if I pop the hack now, the reinforcements come down and they aren't stunned. But let's see if I can just one-tap this. Yeah, I gotta stun them. 7 active is too many. And I've got no way to kill those vanguards is the hard part. What? Oh, of course, that shit, yeah. I think we could with a specialist, yeah. Delay arrival of incoming reinforcement 1 turn. Let's do that.
Got the password?
I don't think you can evac, and it would take 5 turns anyway, so. Yeah, because of the mission type, you have to kill everyone.
Network tower. The signal is going out. Menace 1-5.
Ooh, very loud cutscene incoming. The problem is, so it's delayed by 1 turn, right?
My life is in
But
your
if
hands.
I don't kill them all before the reinforcements come in, I've got to kill the reinforcements. So we've pretty much just got these turns now to kill everything. And how do we do that? By sprinting towards them and executing them with both barrels. How long till grapple? 3 turns. Curses.
Stepping off. Will do.
Codex no longer stunned. What? So the Codex seems to follow different rules than what the organics do. Good to know. Feedback. It's the problem we have here with George Martin. If only he had snapshot, he could have gone here into a nice flank position. Ugh, God, I regret not taking snapshot. $25 hit points, that's not happening.
I am at your service. Death to the invaders.
Oh, please tell me I can get fire onto those nerds.
Moving to position.
I'm gonna be just too slow, to be just too far away. Oh, fuck off. The turret should be hacked anyway. It's always one fucking tile.
Copy that.
This is pretty disastrous, honestly. I can't get up into that Specter now. It's going to be unstunned on this next turn. I'm out of quick reloads, looks like. So now Mark the Rock can't do anything this turn.
If you say so.
I've only got 5 lads, and this piece of shit Spectre is going to nab one of my lads. It's 1 in 2 chance, I gotta try. Otherwise I can't shoot this turn. You see how badly I needed like a Shinobi with the fusion blade on this mission. But what we're busy experiencing here is it's the degree to which we are behind. Like I don't think I've killed anything this turn. We killed 1/2 of a Codex. And 13 to 15 it said the mission was. 17 so far here. Should I point that out?
Firing incendiary.
But to be fair, I mean, I should have been deep into plasma weaponry already.
Locked and loaded.
So now it's 6 enemies plus however many are here. Oh, these vanguards. Fucking so brutal to deal with. 23 hit points, and they basically just one-tap your soldiers. Yeah, that's 1 point of shred. I would have thought it would have been affected by any source of shredding is increased by 1 resistance order, which it appears to not be affected by. Please tell me you can hit something. Elite Vanguard is too tough for you. I have a chance of one-shotting the Lancer at least. So I think that's got to be my shot, the Lancer.
Impressed yet?
And Rachel Mizrahi just does so little damage, 5 to 10 damage. Codex.
I am trusting you.
Oh fuck. I just have to hope that my ranger can get into melee range of the Specter. Oh, I'm one turn off grapple because both barrels there is my best chance of doing 25 damage to the Specter, but it probably has like 1,000 dodge or something stupid like that. Lightning reflexes, vanishing shadowbind horror. Oof. Or so. But how's it 11 to 19? Oh, it's the basic rifle. So I would need one or both of these to crit to have a chance of killing him. You know, the Hulkster's rubbish aim means he just can't do anything. That's another Vanguard. 70% chance to just outright kill him, but then Bolea would die on the next turn because these guys will be unpanicked, or the elite gunner just finishes him off. Set fire to them again, it's not going to help. Look at, I mean, the amount of hit points on these guys is fucking beyond belief. Oh, and it was a graze. Because they have 10% chance, and that 10% chance procced. Beautiful. That's the 1, 2, 3 Vanguards, that's the problem. It's 60. That's a smaller Vanguard at least, I suppose. The problem I have here is that the elite gunner jumps down and kills this dude on the next turn. What can my specialist do? A 70% chance to have one less enemy attacking us is almost worth it, but that pretty much dooms Terry, the Hulkster Bolea, to getting killed. I'm in December. It's December. It's mid-December. This campaign went off the rails, man.
Under my control.
He's gonna get one shot by that other Vanguard anyway. Okay, so 6 enemies, one of which is the Specter, which hopefully we can clean up with Raven. The 2 Vanguards, 3 Vanguards and a gunner. And a Lancer, oh Christ. That Lancer is probably gonna knock out Raven, who's our only chance of killing the Specter. He's in smoke. Doesn't make a difference. Oh. Yep. That's the campaign. We're just too far behind. We're just too weak. We're too far behind. That was a free reload, wasn't it? Why can't I shoot at him? I don't know what you mean by Golden Path missions. Golden Path is the Gateway mission. Well, it's not the only thing that really matters, but the thing is we don't even know because So like in June I could have done my, was it July, I could have done my first liberation mission, but the strength I felt was too high for. That was where I made the first crucial campaign ending mistake, which is where I thought, I was under the impression that if I threw the entire haven into hiding, the strength would come down, but the strength just kept rocketing up, and that was a hard lesson. And now strength is at level 11 in that jurisdiction, and we're scrambling to try and liberate another jurisdiction, but it's just too late. It's too late. We're too far behind. Also, there was another hard lesson learned where I didn't keep soldiers as haven advisors in my havens because I didn't want to start fighting the faceless plus the enemy soldiers because I thought that would be too much for my little haven advisor guys with their little pea shooters. But I didn't know that if a faceless mission pops, you don't have to do it. You can just turn it down, and the faceless that are in that haven will just get removed, and there's no downside. So that's the other key thing I've learned. That's true, Ruffle. I mean, yeah, and at the time, it wasn't an unreasonable decision to delay it, because I didn't know that force level would just keep going up, and it would have been a 43 to 46 enemy mission, and we just had some mag weapons, and we had no armors. Now, the only chance I had on this mission was if the specialist could have revived Raven, who could have killed the Specter, which would have given me MAL back, who then could have killed the Lancer. But no such luck. You need to do it, but just have to reveal them evac, right? That grammatically doesn't make any sense. Alright, Whelp, you need... Are you talking about the faceless missions? Whelp, you need to do it, but just have to reveal them evac, right? Take a little more time to type out messages. Fuck, whatever. It's so hopeless. This is done. I mean, like, one of these vanguards now is like a fucking raid boss in this mission. And also, the decision to not go snapshot was fucking crushing. But remember, at the time, the pistol mods were still working, and I was gonna fill the hole in not being able to move with being able to use pistols. But then, like, just randomly, the pistol mods broke, and we couldn't use pistols. And now I have sub-useful snipers. You just have to reveal them and evac. No, you don't have to proc the mission. You can just decline the mission. And the numbers of your resistance haven will go down, but that's the faceless. So you don't have to do the mission. Well, let's at least see if we can take a few of these fucks down with us. Fuck, whatever.
Adjusting aim. I'm on it.
I suppose if at this time of the campaign we were running with full power armor and full plasma rifles, I mean, they would be damn near impossible to get that, just because with our resources. I mean, we might have been able to. There was 2 or 3 crucial months where if I had managed the faceless better, we would have had a lot more resources. But I think the real thing again that's gimping me is I was too conservative with sending out missions, and like, it's December and we still don't even have a single Master Sergeant. So, well, Madden, most probably the next campaign will be on the newer build.
Hit the armor.
Well, Mappy, actually, you can't let it cool down. We tried that. The strength just keeps going up. I had every one of my people on hiding for like 4 months, and the strength just kept going up. Well, Ruffle, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I remember that wrong.
Commander, we've
We'll have to try it in future.
Squad is down.
numbers continue to reach record highs. Administration officials credit the recent wave.
Indeed, Matthew. But if strength doesn't go down, then what's the point? Because the strength is what determines the baseline amount of enemies, and that's what I'm trying to do. Because you know, when you have like 50 to 60 enemies in those missions, they become damn near impossible.
There has to be something more we can do to help our troops.
Ugh. You gotta get lucky. Yeah, I still feel like we would have been doing a lot better if I had been playing better. Yeah, and cheese, like I really don't want to cheese, you know. I don't want to spam Sai. I don't want to take out 8, you know, Shinobis. I don't want to do that shit. I feel like we're close though. I feel like, I mean, at the very least, we're going to do better in the next campaign. I mean, I have a long list of good lessons, good lessons learned. But the 2 main lessons we've learned is that you shouldn't proc the 3rd or 4th liberation chain unless you're in a position to actually liberate the region. Because I think as soon as you reveal the radio tower mission, then strength will never go down in that region again. You have to be ready to go bam bam and do radio tower plus liberation. So that's one big thing. The other thing was how important it is to keep soldiers as haven advisors pretty much at all time. My whole reluctance to take on those faceless reveal missions, because I was under the impression that you had to actually kill the faceless and kill the troops. So yeah. So remember, we started in New Arctic and then we went straight to West Asia. We got there first. Look, vigilance has been 1 for the longest time, but strength has kept going up. So, like a nearby region. So if I had, with retrospect, as soon as that's ready to be liberated, you start smashing missions in one of the other 2 to get the vigilance as high as possible in these missions. I mean, we even did a get advent attention mission here, which got vigilance up high here, but strength never went down in West Asia. Well, Mappy, they aren't just early game loot. Remember, having faceless undercuts all your intel gathering, all your recruiting, all your supply gathering. And we had... Why did we go down by 500 supplies a month? Oh, right. We had like a 3-month period where we were losing 300 supplies a month to faceless. I mean, well, look, objectively I've done better than the last campaign. The last campaign we had a death count of in the 40s. I just lost too many troops too often. Most of these deaths have come in the last... Those are recruits, those are, doesn't make a difference. What was Operation Tomb Child? I don't remember that. Are these resistance people? Yeah, resistance people. This was the Black Site mission. That was super disappointing. Criddle Fritz, that was Earthly Skies, that was episode 45. That was a fucking bullshit mission. Crypt Fall, here we go. 41 kills, 18 missions, look at that. That's strange. That's counting resistance. Well, do we just spin until the end of the campaign? I mean, we don't even know what the fucking... Wait, so we failed on the... Oh, we can try to do the resistance tower again. But again, what's the point? Well, I mean, going to the... I might as well stop. Going to the bitter end is just going to be spinning the clock endlessly. Maybe... I mean, look, we've lost almost the entirety of Bravo Squad. Okay, so what do we have here? We have Assault Shinobi, Grenadier, and Gunner. So we need a Specialist and a Technical. One, two, three, four, five, six. We have a Gunner. We need a Sharpshooter. 71 aim Sharpshooter. That's the other thing. We had 2 great sharpshooters to start, but then Frozen Al Jirara is a fucking clown of a sharpshooter. And I need a ranger. No, wait, I've got a ranger. Okay, we'll kick the Grenadier here. We'll kick P-Flax. And then we'll get these 2 in. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Wait. Ranger and Grenadier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a Bravo. Assault. We need a Shinobi and an Assault. We need a Specialist and a Technical. We need a Gunner we've got. And a Sharpshooter. No Sharpshooter is available. Grenadier and no Ranger is available. So we can go double Gunner, I suppose. And Shinobi, why not? Wait, here's a... Okay, wait a second. So... we delete Bravo squad. Charlie then becomes Bravo. I'm happy we knocked back the timer by doing the Black Site mission and by hacking a codex, and we did something else as well. Let's see, so that's the Ranger Grenadier combo. We need Shinobi and Assault, and we need a Specialist and a Technical, and we need a Gunner. No Sharpshooter is available. I need a Grenadier and a Ranger, which I've already got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, if I'm just missing another, I'll just take out another Gunner, I suppose. Random Shinobi, random Grenadier. My Shinobi is a Staff Sergeant. This Shinobi is a Task Sergeant. Oh, we lost our... 14 days. Can we try to cobble together another squad to try to do that mission? But it feels fucking hopeless. We saw how hard that was. So wait till Algmon is back in and see if he can maybe help do the radio tower mission. I don't know why I'm bothering to scan intel here. I don't have people to do another mission, so... Eight days for smash and grab, it's like...
You should be aware. We're detecting lost activity in this area. Our forces will...
What do we even have? We have 1 coil gun, 2 shotguns. Predator, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Oh, we could just spin to the bitter end, but we're not going to learn anything more from going to the bitter end. Loads of good lessons learned for the next campaign. So I'll take a little break, and then I'll do a short wrap-up episode, and like a half... It'll be half of a... Well, we can season wrap now. I'll do a separate video of lessons learned, which we'll take into the next campaign. So as far as the season wrap is concerned, I was very happy with how the first 4 months of the campaign went. I think we smashed Advent quite nicely in the beginning. I think it was June. No, it was May, 5th of May, that I started researching mag weapons. I just didn't have enough supplies to be able to actually build mag weapons. I think we got mag weapons rolled out by the end of May. That was quite good. I was just smashing missions with Alpha and Bravo squad, and Charlie spent the entire campaign on the bench, which is clearly another mistake. I need to up my willingness to pound more missions, so I can have 3 robust squads, and also so that I can get my current lads higher level. I mean, then also much later on, we had Alpha Squad trying to do the liberation, so they spent like a month and a half infiltrating, but the strength just kept coming up, and then I pulled them out. So then they spent 6 weeks doing nothing. I mean, I've just got like task sergeants on my highest level, That's not good enough. I should have loads of kernels by now already. Soldier abilities. Look, I mean, only we did get to a few gunnery sergeants. Yeah, well, though, another nice lesson for us was that typically I would only have one officer per squad, which would be the specialist. In a previous campaign, I even had spare specialists to go out, but one nice lesson from this campaign is that I can make in each squad. So you have a primary and a secondary officer. The primary officer is the high level one, which is the specialist. Then the Grenadier is a secondary officer. So whenever a mission pops and the specialist isn't available, at least you have the Grenadier who can be an officer as well. So that was a good lesson. And then in each squad you can have the secondary officer be the trial by fire officer. We got a side trooper we got it a bit late. I think it's going to be easier to get side troops earlier on because it's just behind the sectoid autopsy. I still think the order of building 2 complete sets of weapons, usually mag weapons, and then going 2 complete sets of armor, and then building coil weapons, rather than what we tried in the previous campaign was to go for 3 full sets of mags and then go for armor. You need that armor. Never sell Elerium cores, we stuck to that, that was good. Battle scanners we never got to, but we built the proving ground in like September. But it just felt like there was never enough money. Let's go to the tactical layer. One thing I'm going to implement in the next campaign is that once a region gets to 6 strength or above, then usually it's a little too hot to do missions there. So you just do 2 on supply, 2 on intel, 2 on recruit, rest on hiding. So at least they're still doing something. As soon as you put more than 3 or more on any of those activities, then you start getting retaliations. What I don't know is whether if I do 2, 2, 2 and rest on hiding, whether it'll proc a full Haven Assault. I don't think so. Headquarters Assault. Oh yes, well, we thought that once you have a Headquarters Assault ready, do a get Advent's attention mission in a nearby area to pull the vigilance up to get the strength down from that region, but we did that and it didn't help. I think the only way to get the strength down is to proc a attack Advent to get their strength down mission, which when the strength is already too high to do a mission there, it's kind of not going to happen. And the other lesson is you can decline the Faceless Hunt just to get rid of the Faceless. So in the next campaign we'll be more aggressive with the missions we take. We will get the side troops going quicker, and the main thing is that I'm keen to see what a difference it makes is instead of bothering with engineers in areas, we'll just keep troops on Haven Advisory. I will only start putting engineers into areas to boost the income gain when I get a clean Faceless report at the end of the month. It's just hard to know when a Faceless pops up where it's coming from, you know? Oh yeah, be prepared for triple sector pods. that's the other big lesson. Okay. It doesn't say strength here. I think you mean there. Click the radar tower and look at enemy strength. That number grows over time. We know that. Reduces when you win ambushes. Yeah. But proccing an ambush. If you're not driving that number down or doing enough missions, then strength as a whole over the planet increases, and they'll try to spread the strength around evenly. Okay. Honestly, Martin, I can't remember the last time I saw Trial by Fire. I think it's an extremely rare resistance order, so rare that it's not worth even, you know, betting on it. If you get it, it's an awesome bonus, but if you're going to make Trial by Fire a win condition, you're not going to win. Vigilance comes in as your missions gain focus, and yeah, I know that. Yeah. Also, the fact that upgrading the unique weapons only costs supplies means that I should have bothered getting them earlier as well. That's another good lesson. Okay. Emil, thanks for the donations, my mate. That's very kind of you, and a decent way to end the stream and end the campaign. So overall, that was a good one. Lots of lessons learned. Yeah, well, Martin, so 2.23 is the current dev build. I think Pistols is integrated. I need to see if I can get that to work stably. I think in the downtime now, between you guys watching this on YouTube and the next campaign starting, I'm going to be experimenting with 2.23 in terms of getting it to work first of all, because I've never got it to work, but experimenting with whether Pistols even works, and you know, yeah. Thanks, Anders. I'm pleased. Like, I mean, overall, I'm super disappointed that it went off the rails as quickly as it did, because it felt like we were so far ahead of the curve for so long. And then I think that put me into a false sense of security. The other lesson I'd put on the lesson is go, 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 go. No matter how well you think the campaign is going, Advent strength just stays on a linear curve and just never goes down. You have to keep hammering Advent. You have to get your boot on their necks, and you can't let up. It's both a sprint and a marathon. You have to keep. It's a marathon that you have to keep sprinting on. Well, we never touched brakes, but we got off the gas. We definitely got off the gas for a little while, and that hurt us. So yeah, one last time to go over all the lessons. Skip laser weapons, yes, we did that. 2 sets of weapons, then full sets of armor, then you go to coils. Get side troops as quickly as you can. Get Vulture and stay with me ASAP, because Vulture did work in this campaign. That was great. We had lots of Elerium cores, we had lots of weapon attachments. Never sell Elerium cores, that's fine. Get battle scanners ASAP, and if you put Haven advisors with battle scanners, that increases the chance that the missions will proc and you can get rid of the faceless. Always have 2 people on intel in every country. We can try that once we have loads of people in there. Let's see, you can decline faceless hunts. That's a good lesson. Okay. Let's actually, before we go, how many Elerium cores did we end up with? The other thing was make sure that you get Fulton harnesses and extract a turret. So we got lucky in this campaign in that we never had to defend the Avenger, but if you get unlucky like we did in the last campaign, we had to fend off a Avenger Assault in like June, and that kind of ruined us. So you have to be prepared for that, and you have to make sure that when you encounter your first turret, you have to Fulton harness that shit out so you can build the helix thing, whatever it's called. Okay, good campaign. Thanks for watching, everyone. So for those of you watching on YouTube, we're now going to jump into, soon we'll jump into a Battle Brothers campaign, and then at a certain point, probably a month, maybe 2 at the most, we'll jump back into the next Long War of the Chosen campaign. I don't think it'll take that long. Already, like, I'm sitting here disappointed, but I'm thinking of, I could start a new campaign now. I fucking love this game. Thanks for watching, friends, and see you next time.